Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to look at how to multiply, divide, add and subtract with fractions and mixed numbers. So if we begin with 7/8 divided by 2/3. So when we divide with fractions, we change the divide to a times. And because we've done the inverse of divide, we need to do the inverse of 2/3. And this is called finding its reciprocal. So what this means is that we flip the fraction upside down, and that becomes the reciprocal of 2/3. So we're multiplying the 7/8 by 3/2. Can you see I've just flipped this upside down, and this is called the reciprocal. So now because these two won't simplify, and neither will these two, we can just multiply the numerator, and we'll multiply the denominators. So we'll get 7 times 3 divided by 8 times 2. Which is 21/16. Now, because we want it as a simplified mixed number, we need to break up this 21/16 into an integer and a fraction. The integer comes from the 16/16, and then we need 5 more to make the 21. So we'll have 1 whole and 5/16. Okay? So the key idea here was to change the divide to a times and find the reciprocal of the second fraction. So it becomes times 3/2. Let's try the next one. So we've got 2 2/3 plus 3 1/2. There's a couple of ways we could do this, but the easiest way would be to add the integers together. So we've got the 2 and the 3, and this will give us a 5, and then we need to add the two fractions together. So we'll have 2/3 plus 1/2. And when we add the fractions, we need the same denominator. So we'll choose the lowest common multiple. We'll multiply the first fraction by this denominator of 2, and then the second fraction by the denominator of 3. And what do you think the equivalent fractions will be? So we'll have 2 times 2 to make 4, and 3 times 2 to make 6, plus the 1 times the 3, and the 2 times the 3. And then we can add these together, and we get 7, 6. Now again, we need to break this up into an integer and a fraction. Well, this will be 6, 6 plus 1 more 6. Can you see we have 7 6 in total, 6 here and 1 there. We know this is a whole, so this is just adding the 1, and then you've got the 1 6. So in total, we've got 5 add 1 and the 1 6. How did you get on with that? Let's try some more questions. For our next question, we've been asked to find the product of 1 1/5 and 2 1/3. Now when you multiply with mixed numbers, we need to write both of these as top-heavy fractions. And the way we can do this is we'll have 1 times the 5 added to the 1. So 1 times 5 is 5, added to the 1 will give us 6/5. And then we'll have the 2 times the 3 added to the 1. This will give us 7/3. And this makes sense because this 1 is 5/5. And the 5/5 added to 1/5 is going to be 6/5. This 2 is 6/3. And then the 6/3 added to the 1/3 will give us the 7/3. So again, all we do is the 1 times the 5 added the 1. 2 times the 3 added to the 1. Now we can simplify this product. We need a factor of one numerator and its opposite denominator. And you can see that both of these numbers will divide by 3. So we can rewrite this product. The 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we'll have 2/5. And the 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we'll multiply it by 7/1. And this is called cross-simplifying. This is where you find a common factor of a numerator and its opposite denominator. We cross-simplify these to simplify the product. So now it's really easy. We can have 2 times 7 divided by the 5 times 1. So our numerator becomes 14 and the denominator is 5. And then we know this 14 is 10/5 plus 4/5. And this 10/5 will simplify to make 2. So we've got 2 4/5. Okay? Let's have a go at this question. In this example, it's easier to convert both mixed numbers to top-heavy fractions and then find a common denominator. Do you want to give this one a go yourself? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. How did you get on with that? Well, with 2, we know is 30 over 15. And then we have a number 17 over 15. We have 37/15 minus this 1, which we know is 3/3, plus the 2/3. So this will give us 5/3. And now we need a common denominator. Well, we know this 3 is a factor of 15. So if we multiply this fraction by 5, we'll have a common denominator. So we'll have 37/15 minus the 25/15. And now to simplify this, we can collect the numerator over the shared denominator. And this will give us 12 over 15. And we can simplify this. We'll divide both by 3. And this will give us 4/5. How did you get on with that? Let's try another example. We've covered the 4 operations with fractions and mixed numbers. Do you want to give these 2 a go? These are exam style questions. You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back if you give it a go. So to add these 2 together, because the 1/7 add the 1/4 doesn't go over 1, it's easiest to add the integers together. And this will give us 3. And then to add the fractions together. And to add the fractions together, we need a common denominator. So if we multiply this one by 4 and this one by 7, we'll have a lowest common multiple of both, which is 28. So 1 times 4 is 4 28ths, and then 1 times 7 will give us 7 28ths. Adding these 2 together, we'll get 11 28ths. So our simplified mixed number will be the 3 and 11 28ths. How'd you get on? If you haven't given this one a go, do you want to try it now? Pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back if you give it a go. Now I'm going to convert this to a top-heavy fraction. We've got 5/5 here, plus the 1 more. This will give us the 6/5. Then we need to change the divide to a times, and we multiply it by the reciprocal of a 3/4. And this is 4 over 3. Now we can cross-simplify here. The 6 and the 3 have a common factor of 3. The 4 and the 5 have no common factor other than 1. So we can simplify this product. 6 divided by 3 will give us 2/5 times the 4 over 3 divided by 3, which is 1. Then we'll have the 2 times 4, which is 8. 5 times 1, which is 5. As a mixed number, we know as 8 is 5/5 with 3/5 left. So 1 3/5. Okay? How did you get on? Let's try one more question. So in our final question, we need to find the product of 3 1/2 and 1 3/5. Do you want to give this question a go yourself? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Welcome back if you give it a go. We know this 3 is 6/2 plus the 1/2. This will give us 7/2. This 1 is 5/5 plus the 3/5 will give us 8/5. And then we can cross-simplify. The 2 and the 8 both share a common factor. So we'll divide each by 2. And then we can simplify our product. We'll have a 7 over 1 multiplied by 4/5. So our numerators will have 7 times 4, denominator 1 times 5, and this 28 is 25 fifths plus 3 more fifths. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. If you want more practice with calculating with fractions and mixed numbers, you can download the worksheets from my blog on mrmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.